all you crazy fans. Sunny Day here, along with Vinny the Gooch, welcoming you friends of the feather to another edition of Baseball Madness. Today's matchup is between the Colorado Rockies and the Mighty Monsters. A little luck, a lot of skill, and a bunch of great attitudes have seen these kids through an outstanding season. You can bet they have hopes of landing in the playoffs, and my guess is they will. Alrighty then, it's time for some baseball. Come on, show these players your support. Let's hear it for the Monsters. Let's play ball. On the mound today is Angela Del Vecchio. She pitches better against kids who speak French and write poetry verses. And rumor has it, she's not a big fan of Brussels sprouts. Really? That's weird. My parents told me all kids like Brussels sprouts. Oh, man, are you a sucker. Watch out for this one, kid, because I throw pretty fast, you know. Parker Cullum comes to the plate. Well, I hope you made it back from the snack bar, because this inning is getting underway here. Here's the motion. Fires. You call that a swing? Strike one. No outs. She's set. And the delivery. Another strike. It was in there like swimwear. Solid right hook. A pitcher with a good right hook is an asset to any team. And the count is 0-2. Target goes up and delivers. Swinging. Whoops. Slide. 0-2. The stretch. She delivers. Weak. Swing. And the foul ball. Not a batter, not a broken ladder. She's ready. Pitch on the way. We've got spirit. Yes, we swinging. We've got spirit. How about that? That's a foul. 0-2. Here's the motion. The pitch. Swing. And another batter goes down. Bye-bye now. See you next time. Bada-bing, bada-boom. Bye-bye, batter. Larry Walker up now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing. A long drive. Runs over. Easy play for him. Chucks it over to second. That'll send him back to the dugout. Chico Papas comes to the plate. I think this young hitter can get the job done. 2 outs. Into the windup. Fire. The swing. He bunted. It's a little trickler to the pitcher. Tosses it over to first. Out of there. That'll bring our team up to bat. Halfway through the inning now. Now pitching, Lance Lambert. He's gonna let him know who's boss. Wan Lee is the first one out of the dugout. This one's for you, Teddy. He comes center. Pitch on the way. Swing. That's a foul. He winds and the throw. A swing. Sliced it with nobody out. The stretch. The delivery. Swing. And down she goes. That pitcher is merciless. Man, what a play. Pete Wheeler steps in.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
He's set. The pitch. A swing. That's a foul. And the count is 0-1. The stretch and the throw. Swung on. Foul ball. Hey, you. 1 out. Into the windup. The pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, that kid tried to beam me.
1-2 pitch. Swing. And a foul ball. And the count is 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2 pitch. That was ball 2. Takes the stretch, the 2-2 pitch. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
Safe on first base. Keisha Phillips turn it back.
Flash is the funniest kid on the team, and everybody loves being around her.
Runner on first, 1 out. From the windup and the delivery. High and inside. Makes the break.
Living on the edge.
Safe. They have a runner on second, 1 out. Into the windup and the delivery. A swing, strike 1.
Swing and a miss.
1-1. From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Swing. Strike.
Really struggling out there.
And the count is 1-2. The stretch fires. That was a ball. And the count is 2-2. From the windup, the 2-2 pitch. Low ball 3. And the count is 3-2. Target goes up and delivers. Swung on. Pop fly.
That's easy money for the opposing team.
And it's an out. Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Even though the secret weapon doesn't speak any English, we all know he's a rad dude.
Runner on third, 2 out. That's yours, big boy. He comes center. He throws it. That was ball 1. Into the motion and the offering. Swing. Hit hard. And that puts them in the game. He's got Ahmed Khan at the plate. Runner on first, 2 out.
This one's out of here.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Ball 1.
He painted the corner with that one.
And the count is 1-0. From the windup and the pitch. A swing. And belted. Like a stamp and slap it on that puppy, cause that ball is out of here.
Say goodbye, Ma. Looks like this one's gonna be raised by wolves.
Rock and roll. Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
That kid's leaving the bat around like it was a toothpick.
2 out.
I'm gonna smack this one for sure.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Come on. He winds, cuts to the plate. Ball 1. Swing, batter. Hey, batter, 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 batter. Swing, batter. Hey, batter, 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 batter. Here's the motion. He throws it. That was ball 2, and the count is 2-0. Takes the stretch, pitch on the way. Swung on, strike 1.
Gotta swing at the right time to hit the ball.
And the count is 2-1. Now pitching, Courtney Valentino. From the windup, a 2-1 pitch. The swing. Whoops. Slide. Here's the windup, a 2-2 pitch. back to the plate. Swing! A long one and deep. Better take a picture now, cause this ball is out of here and it ain't coming back.
Man, that kid can hit. One time, I saw her knock a ball clear out of the park and into a passing convertible.
What did I tell you? I'm the best dancer here, for sure. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate. 2 out.
I'm gonna get on base.
She's set. She delivers. That was ball 1.
Just a bit high.
And the count is 1-0. From the windup, pitch on the way. Swing! A long one and deep. Come on. There it goes. That ball is out of here.
I don't know what kind of pitch that was, but it tasted just like chicken.
That was easy. Here comes Ashley Weber.
Little Smoky Ash is a good ball player. When she can escape tennis lessons, that is.
2 out.
I'm gonna smash the ball out of here.
She's set. Throws it. That was a ball. 1-0. Takes her stretch and the throw. The swing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
And that's an out. And that'll do it in the first inning. Lindsay Felgate steps up.
The slugger's ready to show us what she's made of.
The stretch, pitch on the way. Swinging. A bouncing ball. One hopper to the shortstop. Tosses it over to second. Wings it. Courtney Valentino comes to the plate.
This girl can walk the walk, but can she hit the ball?
Runner on first with nobody out. The stretch, throws it. Goes for it. Chucks it over to second. And she's safe. Goes for the tag. Not in time. They have a runner on second. No out.
This next one's a strike guaranteed.
Ready now. And the offering. Swung on.
Fancy pitch would really shake things up.
0-2. Target goes up. Cuts to the plate. Swung on. Strike. Say goodbye to another hitter.
Thank you for playing. Stick around for a year's supply of air freshener. Next contestant.
Hey, what did I tell you? Lance Lambert steps up to bat.
This kid wants a piece of that ball.
Here's the windup. Fire. The swing. Line drive. She dives for it. And now, out of there. The throw to second. Out. Double play. That'll bring our team up to bat. Halfway through the inning now. Left one on second. Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
All that tennis has developed Little Smoky Sid's eye, so she's a pretty good catch.
No out.
I'm gonna smash the ball out of here.
Into the windup and the delivery. That was ball 1. The stretch and the pitch. The swing. A bouncing ball.
Send 'em scrambling.
Let's go. She's out.
You gotta score runs to win a game.
Now often.
I don't know how the physics of that thing works, but one thing I do know, it can drive any fielder batty.
Safe at first. Pete Wheeler steps in.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
Here's the motion and the delivery. Ball one. Runner on first. One out. Swing. Takes their stretch. Pitch on the way. The wing. Looped up. And he's out. And the slide tags first. Keisha Phillips turn it back.
Baseball been very, very good to me.
Takes the stretch and the offering. Swung on. And drove it to deep left.
Get on your horse.
Way to go! Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Let's see what this kid can do.
Adios, baseball! Swing, batter. Into the motion, throws it. A swing, smack one into right center field. Like a stamp and slap it on that puppy, cause that ball is out of here!
Blast off! A rocket launched off his bat and zoomed right out of the park.
Hasta la vista, bola! He's got Ahmed Khan and Blake. 2 outs.
This one's out of here.
The stretch, pitch on the way. Ball one, 1-0. Now pitching, Humberto Anders.
Look at him, gritting his teeth, ready to send all of them right back to the dugout.
The windup, throws it. A swing, a bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
Slaps out a single. Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
She may be a bit accident prone, but let me tell you, she can hit the ball. You guys in the outfield better move back.
From the stretch and the throw. Swung on, strike one. Runner on first, 2 outs.
Swing,
batter. The stretch and the pitch. The wing. Good. Slide. Into the windup, throws it. Low ball 1.
bowling for dollars.
1 and 2. He winds the 1-2 pitch. Swinging. And belted. Ground rule double. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate. And there are runners on second and third, 2 outs.
I'm gonna get on base.
Here's the motion and the pitch.
Swing.
Swung on. Sliced it.
Way to hustle.
And that's an out. And that'll close up the second. Runners left on second and third. The Monsters ahead, up by 8. Joella Minotti steps up to bat with nobody out.
Hey, Hey, dude, maybe you should try a bit.
From the windup, cuts to the plate.
Swing, batter.
The wing. Lined back. Jumping in the air. Got it. Throws it over.
cookie, Sonny.
Runner on first, nobody out. From the windup and the throw.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got
Strike one.
Now's a good time to use a breaking ball.
A squeaky slow ball.
This would be a good time to cinch him with a hook or a crazy pitch.
0-1. Takes their stretch, pitch on the way. That pitch was all over the place.
I don't know where that pitch was supposed to go, but it ended up on the wild side.
1-1. Takes the stretch and the pitch. Swing! A bouncing ball. Brings up. He gobbled it up. Here's the throw to second. That's it for her. Throws it over to first. That'll send him back to the dugout. And that's a double play.
That's what I like to see out there. These kids are hot.
Humberto Anders stepped up.
This kid can walk the walk, but can he hit the ball?
2 out. Into the windup. Pitch on the way. Try a bigger bat. Swinging. Whoops. Slide. Weak.
Bet you can't hit a touchdown.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. The wing. Whoops. Slide. Jump and a nice catch. That's it. Out. That's all, folks. Halfway through the inning now. The Monsters ahead. Up by 8. Here comes Ashley Weber with nobody out.
I'm gonna crush this one. Wing.
He winds. Here's the pitch. The wing. Looped up. Into first on a sharp single. Sydney Weber steps up to the plate. Runner on first with nobody out.
I'm gonna smash the ball out of here.
Target goes up. The delivery. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
And it's an out. Beats the ball to first. Now it's Luann Louise's turn. Big punch for you, Teddy. The stretch and the pitch. A swing. Crazy bump. You don't see that very often.
I don't know how the physics of that thing works, but one thing I do know, it can drive any fielder batty.
Come on. Gangway! And she scores. Ouch! Hits the ground. Makes it. Safe on third. Nice. Pete Wheeler steps in. Runner on third, 1 out.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Come on. Swing, batter. From the windup, the pitch. High ball 1, and the count is 1-0. He winds, throws it. Ball 2, and the count is 2-0. Swing, batter. Into the motion, he throws it. Swing. First.
That little blooper sent him running.
Keisha Phillips, turn it back.
Flash is the funniest kid on the team, and everybody loves being around her. Baseball been very, very good to me.
Here's the motion and the throw. Swing. Crazy ball. You don't see that very often.
I don't know how the physics of that thing works, but one thing I do know, it can drive any fielder batty.
Score!
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
And the runner scores.
Yeah, now
Here's the pitch.
Looked like a good pitch to me.
Runner on third, one out. The windup and delivers. The swing, a bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
Here's the motion and the delivery. High ball one, runner on third, one out. The windup, he throws it. Swung on and belted. And he's out. And she scores.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
He's got Ahmed Khan at plate, two out.
This one's out of here.
From the windup and the throw. Strike one. 0-1. Swing. Swing, batter, batter. From the stretch, throws it. Swing, batter, batter. Strike!
Looked like a good pitch to me.
0-2. He's ready now. He throws it. That was ball one, and the count is 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2 pitch. That's it for this kid.
Oh, man, I blew it.
That's it for the third inning. The Monsters ahead, up by 12.
The Monsters are tearing their competition to shreds.
Parker Cullum steps up to bat. Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch. The swing. Foul ball. Target goes up. She delivers. The swing. Sliced it. She is ready. And the throw. A swing. Foul ball. And the count is 0-2. Into the motion. The delivery. Swung on. A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 0-2. The windup and the throw. The swing. Whoop. Slice.
Watch out for this one, kid, because I throw pretty fast.
From the stretch, heads to the plate. Swung on. Sliced it. And the count is 0-2. Here's the motion. She delivers. Swung on. Sends it back to the dugout.
Hey, what did I tell you?
Larry Walker up now.
Larry Walker's a pretty good ball player. Very well-rounded in his field.
She is ready. Throws it. Strike!
Come on.
Oh, pulls out the slow ball.
Bet the batter wasn't expecting that.
And the count is 0-1. From the stretch and the delivery. Swung on. Back towards the outfield. Running back.
Was that?
Makes the lead. Gets it off the wall. Chucks it over to second. Safe. Fires it over. Chico Papa comes to the plate.
Let's see what this kid can do.
They have a runner on second. One out. Here's the motion and delivers. Swinging. And it goes foul. 0-1. From the windup, the pitch. The wing. Whoops. Slice. The stretch and the pitch. Up and down.
Bing, bada, boom. Bye-bye, batter.
Lindsay Felgate steps up.
The fabulous Gooch predicts this kid is going places.
She kicks. She delivers. Swing. A bouncing ball. He's got it. We got him out. That'll bring our team up to bat. by 12.
The monsters are tearing their competition to shreds.
Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
When the pressure's on, nobody's cooler than Sugar Pop.
With nobody out.
You guys in the outfield better move back.
The stretch cuts to the plate. Another ball 1.
He painted the corner with that one.
And the count is 1-0. Into the motion and the offering. Ball 2. From the windup, rose it. A swing. That's a foul. 2-1. Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate. A swing. Foul. And the count is 2-2. He's set. He throws it. Ball 3. Target goes up. Fires. Stroll down the first baseline.
That's working for us.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Oh, Nugget has a strong arm. He gets tired quickly. Must be all that picking.
Put one right down the middle for me. Into the windup. The pitch. Another ball 1. Runner on first. Nobody out. From the stretch, rose it. Swung on. Crazy ball. You don't see that very often.
I don't know how the physics of that thing works, but one thing I do know, it can drive any fielder batty.
Here comes Ashley Weber. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
I'm going to smash the ball out of here.
Takes the stretch. The pitch. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
She's out of there.
Okay, we still got a chance to score in this inning. Let's do it.
Nice. Disney Weber steps up to the plate. And there are runners at second and third. 1 out.
I'm going to crush this one.
Into the windup. And the offering. That was a ball. Here's the windup and the throw. A swing. And it goes foul. The target goes up. He throws it. Swing. A blooper in foul territory. Takes the stretch. The pitch. The swing. Foul ball. And the count is 1-2. Takes the stretch. Fire. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running,
And that's an out.
and it's a long walk back to the dugout.
Now it's Luann Louise's turn. And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs. Stand back, you kids. The target goes up. And the offering. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
Sent him scrambling.
And it's an out.
All you can do is try your hardest.
And the 4th inning's over. Runners left on second and third. The Monsters are out in front, up by 12.
Those kooky kids are really showing him who's boss.
Courtney Valentino comes to the plate.
I think this young hitter can get the job done.
The target goes up. The delivery. Strike! Low and away.
That kid's thinking out there on the mound. Great idea to throw the off-speed pitch.
No out. From the stretch and the delivery. Swinging. Pops it up. Ooh.
We begin.
Makes the leap. He scoops it up. On to second. Safe. Goes for the tag.
What?
Not in time. Lance Lambert comes to the plate. They have a runner on second with nobody out. The stretch, she delivers. The wing. A blooper in foul territory. They have a runner on second with nobody out. Into the motion and the pitch. Foul.
Can't score a goal. What's up, Doc? Ball that and swing.
Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch. A swing. Tags one. He's got it. Here's a throw to third. Safe. Chucks it to third.
Was that good?
Joella Minotti comes to the plate.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Here's the windup. The delivery. Swing. Pop fly. Way to go, kid. And she gets it. First out. Throws it over to third. She's safe.
All right.
Stevie Lynch steps up to bat. Runners on first and third. One out. From the stretch and the pitch. The swing.
That works, dude.
Ground ball up the first baseline. And she grabs it. That'll send him back to the dugout. Quick toss to home plate. That's a run. And he's safe. Humberto Anders steps up.
I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off.
They have a runner on second. 2 out. The stretch fires.
What's up, Doc? Bet you can't
A
get
swing.
a touchdown.
A bouncing ball. Jumps up. Easy play for him.
Oh!
They have a runner on second. 2 out.
Give me action, that works.
Into the motion. Throws it. Winning.
Bet
The
you
wing.
can't get a
The
touchdown.
right.
Now's a good time to use a breaking ball.
Gave him the right hook. 0-2. Wee. From the windup, fire.
Batter.
Swinging. A bouncing ball. She's all over it.
Way to go.
He's out. That'll bring our team up to bat.
Ooh.
Left one on second. The Monsters are leaving them in the dust. Up by 11. Pete Wheeler steps in.
Willie is the fastest runner out there, which is great as long as he's headed the right way.
No outs.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
Takes the stretch and delivers. 0-1. Here's the motion and delivers. Looped up. He's safe. Keisha Phillips turn it back. Runner on first. Nobody out.
Baseball been very good to me.
Into the motion and the delivery. That was ball one, and the count is 1-0. Target goes up and the throw. That was a ball, and the count is 2-0. The windup fire. That was ball three, and the count is 3-0. Swing. Here's the motion. The delivery. Swing. Whoops. Slice. 3-1. Swing. From the windup, 3-1 pitch. That was a ball, and that's a walk.
Now that kid has moxie.
Pop Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Secret weapon? Looks like he's ready to belt one out of the park.
Runners on first and second, no out.
Mándame una buena.
Swing, batter, batter, swing. Here's the motion. He throws it. That was ball one, and the count is 1-0. He's set. Throws it. Low ball two, and the count is 2-0. Target goes up. Throws it. That was ball three. 3-0. The stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's the fourth ball, and that's a walk. He's got Akmikan and Slate.
This one's out of here.
From the windup and the pitch.
That kid was frozen.
Bases loaded with nobody out. He's ready now. The delivery. The wing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
And the runner is safe. They got another one.
The Gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
Nice play, nice play. Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate. The bases are loaded with nobody out.
I'm gonna smack this one, sure.
He comes center. The pitch. That was ball one. Now pitching Courtney Valentino.
She generally pitches best on the fourth day of the month, when it's raining and there's a dip in the barometric pressure.
Takes the stretch. The pitch. The right. And the count is 1-1. Ready now. The 1-1 pitch. Ball two. And the count is 2-1. Now pitching Chico Papa.
Look at him, gritting his teeth, ready to send all of them right back to the dugout.
The stretch. The 2-1 pitch. A swing. Popped it up.
Lost sight of that one, it's so high.
And it's an infield fly. And that's an out. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Seems like Nuggets has an endless supply of boogers, 'cause he's always picking for them.
3 on, 1 out.
Put one right down the middle for me.
Takes the stretch, cuts to the plate. That was ball one, and the count is 1-0. Into the windup and delivers. The swing straight one,
Swung early.
and the count is 1-1. Target goes up. The 1-1 pitch. Swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
And it's an out.
It's tough not to let an out shake you up. These kids have to keep their cool.
And he's out.
Can't win a game if you don't get on base.
That's the end of the fifth. 3 left on. The Monsters are out in front, up by 12. Parker Cullum steps up.
Trying to get something for the team.
Into the motion, she delivers. The swing. Looped up. Ice to make the catch. He's out. Mary Walker up now. 1 out. Here's the motion. She delivers. Swung on. Strike. Pulls out the slow ball.
Bet the batter wasn't expecting that.
From the windup, the delivery. Strike. Strong left hook.
That's a terrific pitch, but it sure is hard on the arm.
0-2. She is ready. Cuts to the plate. Swinging. And that's strike 3. She got another one.
Hey, what did I tell you?
Chico Papa us comes to the plate. Takes the stretch, fires. The swing, smacked one into right center field, running back, makes the leap, and makes the catch against the wall. He's out. That'll bring our team up to bat. The Monsters creamed them. 13-1.
This is fantastic. These kids really deserve this victory. They played a great game out there.
For Vinny the Gooch, this is Sunny Day, wishing you all peace, harmony, and great baseball. See you next time!